Tonight, we bring the people of Abaddon Abandon All Hope, Livonia Hardcore Mode, a special program. President Obama and Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger have both agreed to come here tonight and speak about topics that the people really want answers on. With just a week to go before the election, this is much needed. President Obama and Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, we thank you for being here tonight. We're going to start with Obama's questions first. President Obama, what have you got accomplished in your last term in our great country of Abaddon, Abandon All Hope, Livonia Hardcore Mode?
You asked me what I got accomplished in the country of Abaddon, Mr. Fox?
Yes.
Well, I think we've accomplished a lot. We no longer have to worry about healthcare. Jobs are plentiful. Yes, it is true the population has depleted quite a bit.
Okay.
Even with the passing of Michelle, she's gotten attacked by when she was on the plane of Air Force One. Got attacked by a horde of zombies. Someone got on the plane that was infected. So I want to ask for a moment of silence for Michelle Obama, how she was, and all the people on Air Force One.
Everyone, let's please take a moment of silence. President Obama, we're very sorry for your loss. President Obama, I imagine this must be very tough for you, but news reports said that Michelle Obama, she hung herself on a doorknob. So I'm a little confused that you're saying that that's not what happened. She died on Air Force One.
Well, yes.
Yes.
That is not true. We both know she died on the doorknob, you idiot. Hey, listen here. You need to stay out of this. He's asking me questions.
Possibly, was it the doorknob on Air Force One? You know, we'll just get to that later.
Now,
you know,
let me cut in here. I will tell you right now that Michelle Obama, Biden, and they were found on the same doorknob. They were found hanging on Air Force One. They can blame it on the infection if they want to, but let me tell you, it is a farce.
Governor Schwarzenegger, I think you're confused. President Biden died of COVID. He had nothing to do with that incident. All right. I'm going to go back to President Obama on this one. President Obama, I'd like you to answer this question because I think obviously Arnold is a little confused. So again, why was the homicide investigation of Michelle Obama, your wife, Melinda Gates, and Bill Clinton ruled suicide when the coroner said it was impossible for the three of them to hang themselves from the same doorknob? Now, you said that Michelle died on Air Force One earlier, so I just want some clarification. And then
no further questions.
No further. Okay. Well, I mean, Mr. President, don't you think it's kind of odd that just weeks after the supposed suicide of Bill Clinton and Melinda Gates, you married their spouses? Now, was that just some ploy to try to get more votes for this election, or what's going on here, sir?
I deny these allegations. It was ruled a accidental death. I believe it was a farce. I believe it was a setup. They were trying to set them up because they were trying to they wanted to get rid of their future running mates because they knew something that we did not.
I'm a little confused, but okay. Do you think the three-way wedding of Obama, Hillary, and Bill Gates gives Obama a higher chance of winning this election? If you're elected, we get one mind. If Obama's elected, we get three great minds.
If you call them great, they support the COVID and the zombie apocalypse, and yes, you get three great minds as those your stances, but I don't believe that at all. I believe we should end all zombie hordes and apocalypses. We will take back the old country.
Back to President Obama. Next question is, what do you have to offer over your running against the man running against you?
Well, I got a lot to offer. I got we hand out free radios in every spawn bag. Free radios for all Americans.
President Obama, you passed a law making it illegal to say that word, to call our country that. It's instant execution by 5G tower, and you just said it. Yep. Anybody calling our country by its old name is immediately executed via remote brain firing waves sent from 5G towers.
Say that. You got these hackers nowadays that fuse words together, so it sounds like me. I am a law-abiding American.
Okay. President Obama.
It was the Russians.
What changes can you bring if you're reelected?
I can grant safer passages for patriots looking to trade, free housing for all survivors. We can arm them and protect them, and help protect them. It's what I plan to do if you reelect me.
All right. With the fall of the fiat currency during your term, you feel that it's going to hurt your chances of being reelected? And do you feel that the new digital cannabis currency is adequate enough?
Well, I believe everybody deserves to have some cannabis.
Okay. Do you find it an issue that a lot of people are smoking the new digital cannabis currency before they have a chance to spend it? Or simply starving to death because they choose to smoke our great digital currency instead of buy groceries for children?
After the fall of the facilities to create our old modern currency, we had to switch to cannabis. We didn't have many. Our options were limited.
Yeah, but that didn't answer the question. I mean, do you find it an issue that a lot of people are smoking the digital cannabis currency before they have a chance to spend it? Like, we have children that are starving to death, President, because they're smoking this currency and they're not using it to buy their children groceries.
We can't control. I believe we can't be responsible for what people do with the currency.
Okay, fair enough. Would you support a bill allowing the private growth of our cannabis currency?
Yes, I would, to stimulate the economy.
Okay. Now, after Trump lost the election, he was convicted of treason. Then Biden died from COVID just weeks after his election, but signed an executive order that allowed previous presidents to run again. What is your thoughts about this? Because many feel this was a violation of our Constitution. You being able to run after you've already been president.
Technically, that's a misconception. What I did was those rules only apply to the old world, not the world of Abaddon.
Okay. The World Economic Forum promised us great change if everyone took Bill Gates' vaccination, that it would move us into the Great Reset. Do you find it odd that the only survivors of the forced vaccination is those that tested asymptomatic? Everyone else turned into zombies.
That is, what do you define as zombies?
Flesh-eating, mindless people.
Well, that's a subject to debate, isn't it? That's kind of a subjective statement, I believe.
How do you figure, Mr. President? I mean, they're not people anymore. They're zombies. They have no thought. They just mindlessly run around and eat people.
Well, I don't know. I don't have a lot. I have no comment on that.
Okay, so is our government working on any medications that might someday bring these zombies back to human form?
Yeah, take the COVID vaccination.
But that's what turned them into zombies to begin with, sir.
There's nothing but substantial evidence that points to that.
Oh, okay. My next question is, the Chinese have been building super cities where no humans have to work. Everything is done by robots. They cook food for the people. They take them to the park once a day. They school the children. People have freedom of speech, but they don't have freedom of choice. Everything is delegated for them. When to sleep, when to eat, when to use bathroom. How would these super cities be beneficial in Abaddon? Freedom of speech is nice, but is it really freedom if we don't have freedom of choice?
Of course, it's freedom.
Okay, and how would these super cities, be beneficial for Abaddon?
Well, we think that they would make the city safer.
Okay. The robots of these super cities take the children multiple times a day to scare parks so they can harvest adrenochrome. Why is this so necessary?
I have no comment on that.
Okay. Well, do you think the children will develop PTSD?
That's substantial. You know it is not substantial. You know what the proof is there.
All right. My next question is for Arnold. Arnold, we thank you for coming.
Not the problem.
All right. My first question is, what do you have to offer the great citizens of Abaddon if you're elected president and become our most supreme leader for the next 4 years?
I promise to get rid of the zombie horde.
You'll get rid of the zombie horde?
I will get rid of them. I will kill them all.
Okay. What mistakes do you feel was made during Obama's last term, and what would you change?
What mistake was not made?
You what?
What mistake was not made?
So you're saying every mistake was made?
That is true.
And
affirmative.
you would change everything?
I would change it all. I would kill the zombie horde, and we will take back the old country.
Okay.
President Obama is a girly man.
How do you feel about cannibalism being legal in Abaddon, and any aspects of the cannibalism bill you would like to see changed?
Yes, I think we should end cannibalism and string them up from the closest trees that we can find.
Okay. Many people have loved ones that turned into zombies, chained up in their basements. Do you think this is a potential danger to our community?
Of course it is. I don't think so. I think we're going to find a cure for it. Let's give them a couple more shots of the COVID. That is not true. You do not give them a couple shots of the COVID.
President Obama, it was Arnold's turn to speak. Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Arnold. I'm sorry you got interrupted there.
I believe that we need to kill them. It is a hard choice to make, but I believe we can do this as a country, become stronger, go and via there, buy my new supplements to get pumped up.
So your solution is just people should kill their own family members that they have chained in the basement?
They are no longer human.
Okay.
They are like what you would describe as off my newest film, Terminator 9.5, and the new series that is also coming out, the Terminators, about the new Cyberdyne models. They are not human. Why do we not kill them?
Do you feel President Trump was wrongly convicted of treason, and would you grant him clemency?
I would grant him clemency. He's a great president. He has built the wall. If we had built the wall, we would not have the infestation of the zombie horde that we do today. That's not true.
All right, back to Arnold. Arnold, what is your feelings about these Chinese super cities coming to Abaddon?
I believe it is a attack on our rights as Americans.
Arnold, it's a death sentence to even say that word. Both of the people running for the presidency of Abaddon have both said the word that is a death sentence for any normal public citizen. Now, how come you guys are still walking around alive? I don't understand it. The rules should apply to everybody, not just the ones that we elect. but everyone. Especially, you're running for the presidency of Abaddon, and you're going to say a word that has been, ruled to executed. People have been executed. You know how many people were executed for that? And you just say it like it's ice cream. What did the two of you have to say for yourselves?
I don't know what to say.
Unbelievable. Okay. How do you feel about robots harvesting adrenochrome from children, Arnold?
I believe it is a crime against humanity.
Okay. And if you become our next president, how are you going to deal with this?
I'm going to kill all who do this.
Okay. During the mass riots, many citizens were executed for destroying statues of pedophiles that had been charged for war crimes during Trump's administration. Many feel that the extended family members of these rioters, the family members that the rioters that were involved, the people that were involved in the riots, the family members of those people should also be executed. Basically, future warning for any others that might, destroy our beautiful statues. I don't know if that made sense.
You lost me there.
Yeah. So I'm very sorry about that, sir. So hold on here. Okay. So basically, one of the first bills passed when Obama took office was making pedophilia legal. Huge statues were put up all over Abaddon for pedophiles that was executed during the Trump administration. Mass riots broke out, and the people that took down these statues have been executed. How do you feel about the bill currently being passed that would also execute family members of the rioters?
I believe that we should take down the statues.
Okay, and so you don't think that we should execute family members of the rioters that took down the statues previously, then?
No, that is affirmative.
Okay. I have basically one question for both of you. You can answer the question and take a couple minutes to speak about anything you like afterwards. So, after the forced installation of Elon Musk's brain chips, any person calling our country by its old name is immediately executed via remote brain frying waves sent from 5G towers. Abaddon means gates of hell. I feel like we should just abandon all hope unless one of you have a solution.
I don't believe we should abandon all hope. We are Americans.
You just said it again, sir.
I mean, we are Abaddonians. We do not abandon hope.
Okay. You're welcome to take a minute or two to speak about anything else you'd like to. You can tell the people, whatever you want. You have the floor.
I don't know what to say. I believe I've spoken my piece. I believe we should end the zombie horde, kill the people in the basement that they have locked up in there, and I believe that we should hang all of the Democrats out to dry from the closest tree that we can find.
Okay. President Obama, it's your turn to answer that same question, please.
I believe that everyone should continue taking the COVID cure. They would take it, and it will set you free.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say?
That the COVID cure does not cause zombification.
Okay. Okay, well, is that anything else you have to add, or are you done, sir?
That's all I got.
All right, well, that is the end of our interview with President Obama and the man running against him, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Fox.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you. And we wish you both good luck, and I guess next week we'll see how the votes come in.